as we start getting into May, we got our first golf outing of the season done this week, and I also got some behind-the-scenes footage of the things that I do throughout the week when I'm not cooking. Stick around after the intro. This is our week. Slow day today, so we're just going to get some work done in the office. Start the day with a little office work. Time to take a little break. I keep stuff on hand to make breakfast since I'm here every morning. Doing 4 eggs, some cheese, a little yogurt, some fruit, and some toast. After that, back to the work. Once I got my breakfast made and got that ate, it was time to get back to work. Filmed this on a Wednesday, so in addition to regular emails and sending out quotes and that sort of stuff, also had to get the video edited for the week. So on my way back from Gordon Food Service, had to go out there today to pick up some potatoes and some onions and some lemons. We have had some issues with our produce supplier, so we had to go out to GFS in a pinch this week to get our produce and actually roll supplier. Doesn't look like we're going to be working with them anymore. Going to find some new ones. I have a couple places in mind that we're going to try, so maybe I'll take you along with me to take a look at that. And I realized when I was in Gordon's that we do have a slower week this week, so it would have been cool to show you my shopping day on Tuesday this week, just to kind of fill out some footage. And I didn't think about that when I was shopping yesterday, so next week's also a little slower, so we'll probably take you along in next week's vlog to see some shopping. But just a little quick update there, let you know what we got going this week. Today's Wednesday, tomorrow Thursday. We are in the morning for prep, so I'll see you in the morning with Johnny in the kitchen. Here we have Johnny getting some ribs ready, just trimming off the fat and all the junk that is on the back of the slab, getting them seasoned up with our rub, and we're going to have these 5 slabs for a pickup. Pretty simple order, just doing 5 slabs. After we got those seasoned, it was time to do our green beans with mushrooms and onions. Got those mushrooms and onions par cooked with some butter. Then we add the beans and seasoning, and they go in the oven for a couple hours. Seems like a long time to cook beans, but our beans wind up being very tender and really flavorful. It lets all those flavors marry together quite well. Another prep item on the list was buttered red skins, so we get those in the sink, float them and wash them, and then get them cut up. Those will be cooked on the stove, and then tossed with butter and seasoning. I'm sure you've seen, if you've watched our old videos, clips of that happening, and we'll have that here in a little bit. We'll show you that on the day of service. Got those green beans out of the oven. There they are, finished and ready to go. On my way to the Lorain County Culinary Advisory Board meeting. Lorain County Culinary Advisory Board is basically a group of chefs and industry professionals that are local, and we meet and we'll have twice-year meetings with the instructors from the vocational school and from the local community college, the culinary departments, and kind of just talk about the way that the industry is going, the direction that we see things, what we need from, you know, future professionals, future chefs and cooks and that sort of thing. And we'll talk about new technology. So for like us, that usually means like ovens and stuff like that, right? We do this twice a year. It has been a good year or two since I've been able to make it. They usually do them on days that we have events. But I'm free today, so I'm heading up, looking forward to that, and we'll be up there here shortly. I think that advisory meeting went well. Hopefully we will be getting a summer intern from the vocational school, so that should be fun. Good to see all the chefs that I haven't seen in a while. Got to see someone that I graduated with. He is the food and beverage director of the hotel chain that the meeting was at. So it's always fun to go do that, talk to all my old instructors, and see people I don't get to see too often. On my way now, back to a networking event with the BIA. If you've seen some of our other videos, you know who they are. We do some work for them. Usually I'm cooking at their events, but this one I am not. So heading up there to just chat to a few people and say hi. Then back to the kitchen. We should have our pork butt should be finished and ready to pull by the time I get back. And that'll be a wrap on the day. There are the pork butts. Got that pulled when we got back to the kitchen after the advisory meeting. So those will be ready to go for the golf outing. Got the grill ready to get those 5 slabs of ribs we seasoned earlier out and get those cooking. After being on the grill for a little bit, we will add some sauce, and we'll do a few layers of that, let it build up over time, get a nice cook down, get a nice glaze on the ribs. And once the ribs are good and tender, we will get those off the grill. Like I said, just 5 slabs, small pickup order of these, so nothing too crazy on the ribs yet for the year, but get them done a couple times, and They sure have been good so far this year. You got real thin layers of sauce, and we just let that build up over time. Creates a really nice glaze on those ribs. Good and sweet, smoky. I look forward to rib season every year once we start doing them in the spring. There they are. That looks super tender. Some nice bend on those. And we're going to start pulling some of those off here right now. Once we got those 5 slabs done, it was time to cut them up and get them panned for pickup. Get pickup ribs from us. You can get them a couple different ways. We can cut them up for you, or we can give them to you whole slab. Some people like whole slab and like cutting them themselves, especially if they're not going to eat them right away. With this order, they were cut, so it didn't take too long to get through that. And then we'll add a little more sauce in the pan. presentation and a little extra flavor. And these got picked up shortly after this. There's those 5 slabs all panned up and ready to go. A nice pullback, nice bit of bone exposed there. These were real nice and tender. We add the extra sauce. We do a spare rib, St. Louis style, hot and fast on the grill. We are expanding the parking lot. Gonna finish it off with pea gravel. Got Johnny Rogers Construction out here taking care of that for us. Got a few more updates we're gonna do outside before we put another construction video out. Probably look for that sometime around the middle of the summer, but we're getting started on it this week. And this was the day of the golf outing. We are getting those potatoes cooked. That's usually the first thing we do. Those hold pretty well once they're cooked, so we went ahead and got those done. Here is the butter and seasoning that I was talking about earlier. Once we got the potatoes done, it was time to head out to the grill. We did some boneless lemon herb chicken breast. Had 100 golfers, so about a grill and a half worth of chicken. Nothing too crazy. Get that chicken on and seasoned. We'll then baste it every flip with our golden sauce, and we'll do that a few times before adding lemon and more seasoning at the end, right before we pull the chicken off the grill. And once we get the chicken off the grill into the pan, we will add some more golden sauce and some more lemon with each layer that we put in the pan, and it is ready for service. And if you've been following along with our videos the last couple years, you know how much we cook our boneless lemon herb chicken breast. It's definitely our signature item, the most popular thing that we do throughout the year. Went ahead and got that chicken ready with the green beans and the pulled pork that you saw. And once everything is panned up, it is time to start loading our hot boxes. So we got food for 100 shipping out of the kitchen. And once those boxes are all loaded up, we'll head out to the course. Here's the buffet we served outside at the golf course. Rolling butter, coleslaw, butter red skin potatoes, green beans, and the smoked pork and grilled lemon herb chicken breast. That was it for this week. It was a slow week, but I do appreciate you watching the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Drop a comment. Stick around next week. We have the first graduation party of the season, and those are going to start rolling in quite more frequently here pretty soon. Thanks for watching. Have a good week.